Although I could have more shoes, my feet stayed on the ground, although I was wearing better shoes. These are kind of cute today, too.
No, I don't worry about what people say. I say what's on my mind.
Without trust, as you're going to hear them say over and over today, the sexual abuse is not possible. Trust is the #1 factor.
We don't know this sister to be no bullshitter. We know she a loudmouth. We know she'll say some shit off the wall.
Tyler Perry has revealed some shocking things about a woman that largely used to be America's favorite host, Oprah Winfrey. Some of these revelations will really make you question if Oprah was ever a good person at all. So, what exactly am I talking about?
Prosecutors say former dorm matron Tina Virginia Makopo tried to kiss and fondle the girls. She's also accused of kicking and hitting some of them. Makopo pleaded innocent to 14 charges of indecent assault.
A woman acquitted of sexually abusing girls back in 2010 at a South African school, set up by the television host Oprah Winfrey, talked about how the case left her humiliated, broke, and unemployed.
Charges of indecent assault, and criminal injury in South Africa. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, the ex-headmistress of the $40 million school is suing Winfrey for defamation.
Prosecutors had accused Tiny Virginia Makopo, a former school matron, of trying to kiss and fondle pupils at the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls soon after it opened near Johannesburg in 2007. But the 28-year-old was later cleared of all 14 charges against her when a magistrate ruled the case was unproven and the pupils had not corroborated each other's evidence.
Oprah was said to be so upset about said allegations that she goes all the way to South Africa and then mysteriously the charges are dismissed.
Makopo declined to say whether she would forgive U.S. talk show host Winfrey and the staff of the academy. She said she was uncertain whether she would pursue legal action, but was weighing her options. I do not know what steps I'm going to take right now, but life for me for the past 3 years was nothing but hell, she told the Times of South Africa today. I have been struggling. This case has left me humiliated, broke, and unemployed. She said the verdict had lifted a weight from her shoulders, adding, I am so happy. I just do not know what to say. I can't believe that this case is finally over and that I am finally free. The news of my acquittal has not completely sunk into my system. I don't know what to do. I just want to go home and relax. The 9 alleged victims were aged between 13 and 15 when they made their claims against Makopo, who was also accused of assaulting one of the teenagers as well as a fellow supervisor. But at Sebokeng Magistrates Court, Magistrate Thelma Simpson ruled. There were numerous contradictions in the state witnesses' testimony. The learners were unable to provide accurate dates of the incidents. Some witnesses exaggerated their evidence. One witness contradicted herself as to how and where she was assaulted by the accused. Winfrey had called the allegations crushing, especially because of her own stated history of childhood sexual abuse, and promised an overhaul of the school. Shortly after the announcement, she made her unhappiness with the verdict clear. We began this child molestation trial in July 2008, she said. More than 2 years later, I am profoundly disappointed at the outcome of the trial. I will forever be proud of the 9 girls who testified with the courage and conviction to be heard. In March, Winfrey settled a defamation lawsuit filed in Philadelphia by the school's former headmistress, Nomvuyo Mnzamane, who claimed Winfrey had defamed her in remarks made in the wake of the 2007 abuse scandal at the school. Many criticized how Oprah had mishandled the situation, implying that she had been very lax and potentially even enabled what went on at the school. One user said, Oprah Winfrey best friends are Jeffrey Epstein Hollywood agent who sexual assaulted women from the celebrity world. She call all her friends staff. In South Africa, she has a girls' school which half of them are pregnant by her staff she involved in trafficking. No one investigated. This person criticized how Oprah often presented herself as a women's rights advocate. At Oprah, who has protected her friend, the alleged rapist Harvey Weinstein, for over 20 years, and her school in South Africa where girls were sexually abused. Oprah Winfrey is not the right person to lead a women's summit. In a separate incident, Russell Simmons took to Instagram to address the news that Oprah Winfrey was producing a documentary on sexual assault allegations against him in 2019. In his heartfelt post, Simmons vehemently denied the allegations and expressed his concern over Oprah's decision to single him out. Dearest Oprah, you have been a shining light to my family and my community, contributing so much to my life that I couldn't list a fraction of it in this blog. I've given you the gift of meditation and the groundbreaking book, The Power of Now. We bonded to say the least, Simmons started. This is why it's so troubling that you choose me to single out in your recent documentary. I have already admitted to being a playboy, more appropriately titled today, womanizer, sleeping with and putting myself in more compromising situations than almost any man I know. After that, 50 Cent also took to Instagram to call out the media mogul for her upcoming Me Too documentary, which centers around Drew Dixon, one of the women who accused Russell Simmons of sexual misconduct. Directed by Kirby Dick and Amy Ziering, the film delved into the profound examination of race, gender, class, and intersectionality, exploring the impact of assault on victims and society as a whole, as reported by the Los Angeles Times. Oprah was listed as one of the producers of the documentary. 50 Cent accused Oprah of selectively targeting black alleged sexual predators while remaining silent on high-profile white predators. He specifically referenced Oprah's controversial interview with Wade Robson and James Safechuck, who accused Michael Jackson of molestation. The interview aired after the premiere of HBO's Leaving Neverland, which delved into the long-standing allegations against Jackson. I don't understand why Oprah is going after black men. No Harvey Weinstein, no Jeffrey Epstein, just Michael Jackson and Russell Simmons, 50 wrote on Instagram. He then turned his attention to Gayle King, Oprah's close friend who conducted a televised interview with R. Kelly amidst renewed outrage over his alleged sexual abuse. This shit is sad. Gayle hit R. Kelly with the Death Blow documentary. Every time I hear Michael Jackson, I don't know whether to dance or think about the little boys' butts, he wrote. These documentaries are publicly convicting their targets. It makes them guilty till proven innocent. To drive his point home, 50 Cent followed up with an image featuring photos of celebrity men who have faced accusations of sexual misconduct. The image displayed Epstein, Weinstein, Kevin Spacey, and Donald Trump with the word walk written across their bodies, while Bill Cosby and R. Kelly were depicted with the word jail. After Oprah Winfrey delivered an acclaimed speech at the 2018 Golden Globes addressing sexual harassment in Hollywood, British singer Seal also accused her of hypocrisy, asserting that Winfrey had been part of the problem for decades. During the awards ceremony, Winfrey praised the women who had come forward with allegations of sexual assault and misconduct in Hollywood, particularly in the wake of the accusations against Harvey Weinstein and others. Seal shared 2 photos of Winfrey and Weinstein together, overlaying them with the words, "When you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution." In a sarcastic comment accompanying the photos, Seal suggested that Winfrey had knowledge of Weinstein's alleged behavior all along. "Oh, I forgot, that's right, you'd heard the rumors, but you had no idea he was actually serially assaulting young starry-eyed actresses who in turn had no idea what they were getting into. My bad. #sanctimonious Hollywood," he wrote. "Let me tell you, the internet has absolutely turned on Oprah lately with all these revelations about her coming to light." This person bullishly stated, "Tom Hanks, Weinstein, Oprah, Madonna, Ellen DeGeneres are all going down. These are sick people who exploit innocent kids." Meanwhile, this perso pointed out, Oprah peddled the grifters that were lynching Michael Jackson. Meanwhile, she is friend with Harvey Weinstein, a convicted sex offender serving 39 years in prison. Do you think she doesn't know what's going on here? I wonder why she never interviewed any of his victims. Amidst the speculation triggered by Winfrey's speech, suggesting she might run for the U.S. presidency in the next election, the actress and talk show host received support from various notable figures. In a BBC interview with Andrew Marr, director Steven Spielberg and actors Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks also expressed their endorsement for a potential Winfrey presidency. Streep stated that she had heard Winfrey was seriously considering a run for office and believed she possessed the voice of a leader. Spielberg added, "Oprah has spent 35 years building bridges and fostering conversations between people who disagree with each other on her syndicated television show. For me, these experiences qualify her as a candidate." Hanks chimed in saying, "I firmly believe that Oprah wakes up every morning and ponders how she can contribute to making the world a better place, both personally and professionally." Drawing a comparison to President Trump, Hanks continued, "We have proven, I think, just within the last few years that if you want to be president of the United States, guess what? There's a way that can happen." Now keep in mind that these quotes are from 2018. People compared Oprah to Trump. And guess how Trump's doing these days? He's fighting sexual assault charges. Meanwhile, the man that allegedly brought the bombshell reveals about Oprah to light, Tyler Perry, has inherited his fair share of drama from Oprah himself. Among the allegations surrounding him are rumors that he forced actors to do gay roles, fired Monique unjustly, and forced black stereotypes into his movies and shows for approval from a white demographic. Considering how the internet has started absolutely flaming him for the things he's doing, it's unsurprising that he has started to distance himself from Oprah. That's all for the video, folks. Thanks for watching.